There was a commercial today that said, basically talking about what's on your grocery list, and they're like, yeah, you can check your inventory. Do you have Malibu rum? Oh, you're running low on Malibu rum. You should get more. I'm like, are you in my house? Because we're low on Malibu rum.
Jesus.
That pina colada kick, though. They're tasty in the summer.
If you like pina coladas. And not getting caught in the rain, because where the fuck is the weather?
Where are you drinking? Yeah, why are you drinking pina coladas in the rain?
Pina coladas are a summer drink.
Yeah.
They're tropical.
Well, I suppose it probably rains.
A regular
it
basis.
mists.
Depends on where you're at. I know in Honolulu, like almost every day at like 1 or 2, you're guaranteed to get some kind of storm.
We went to Oahu. We were in Waikiki.
Yeah.
And pretty much every day, it didn't... They weren't like raindrops. It was like drizzling every day.
Yeah.
So it was like a mist. And it was nice. Once you...
Mist. Moist mist. The mist that makes me moist. That's condensation.
I could totally watch IT Crowd stoned AF. Hello, IT. Have you tried turning it on and off again?
You know what? I'm just not going to say it anymore.
Take the fire and put it next to more fire.
I bet you 20 pounds you can't go a whole day without saying it.
What's it run on? Vista.
We're going to die.
Pretty much. Oh, is that streaming anywhere? I totally rewatched that.
Yeah, it's still on Netflix.
Sweet.
Probably get it on BBC as well.
Oh, well, there is a BBC channel on Pluto.
Did you say that you love BBC?
Huh? You're the one that brought it up first. Is there something you're not telling us? We broke him. Quick, someone get the defibrillator.
Fuck.
Where's the oxygen?
I need my meds. Oh, God. Ah. Yes, IT Crowd, 100%.
Yeah, love it.
100%.
We'll just throw him in the pool. That'll wake him up.
I'm glad that they came back and wrapped it up.
Kind of.
Instead of just leaving it how they did.
Wait, they came and wrapped it up?
Yeah, we've seen it. They came back and did like a 45-minute special or something that kind of tightened up where it
I
ended.
may not have seen that one.
I don't remember.
Yeah, it was.
I'll have to find it.
I wouldn't say recent, but within the past like 3 years.
Okay. That makes sense because IT Crowd was probably like 2 or 3 girlfriends ago. So.
Oh yeah, then you definitely haven't seen that. Because
that is my dating history right there.
By what shows you were watching?
How many girlfriends ago it was.
I've had 3 girlfriends.
Me too.
Wait,
yeah, I think you're missing a couple zeros there.
At the same time?
Me?
No comment.
Yes. He kind of had 2 at the same time. It was whoever he was dating in public and then me.
That's fair.
And then sometimes some side action.
Yeah.
You get bored.
He threw a lot of college parties.
You got to stay
moist.
Shut up and drink your water.
We've been kind of burning through the TV series recently.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because she doesn't smoke, but I partake heavily.
Mm-hmm.
Like from the moment I get home at 5 o'clock on, like that's what I'm doing.
It's chill time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Nothing like chilling out after a good smoke or during a smoke and watching a good movie or TV show.
Right.
I mean, it goes together. You're relaxed, you're veg. It's there. It's entertainment, and entertainment's key when you're getting high and looking for a good time, good people around, all that stuff. It's vitally important, and there's lots of ways to be entertained. Games and stuff. But when you want to veg, TV's where it's at.
Yeah.
TVs and movies.
I want to be able to sit and have something on there to entertain my brain while my hands are otherwise occupied.
And your body is relaxed.
And I am relaxed. Yes.
Episode 6, Stoner Movies, happening now.
Episode 6.
Oh, I didn't bring my popcorn.
Fired.
So, we watched a Korean drama recently.
Okay.
Right? And throughout that entire Korean drama, I was 100% just blazed the entire time, right?
Subbed or dubbed?
Subbed.
I asked him
that's
the,
tough.
I asked him the same
That is
question.
tough reading high like that.
Because not only am I reading high while trying to, absorb the actual visual aspects of the show in Korean,
Mm-hmm.
right?
See, for me, it's the audio distracts my brain from reading.
I also, I'm paying attention to the story. Well, this one just happens to be on Netflix. It's called Sisyphus.
Okay.
It's about time travel
Ooh.
and nuclear war.
Oh boy.
So not only am I exercising my, artistic brain by reading all these subtitles and paying attention to, the cinematography and all that, but at the same time, I'm like, ooh, quantum physics. Fuck yeah. this tickles.
This tickles.
This tickles. No, it was just like, this is a really interesting thing to do high.
Nice.
So now we're watching another one called Tunnel
Mm-hmm.
about a cop that travels through time
They really like time travel.
to solve a serial killer murder.
Interesting.
Mystery. Yeah.
That's interesting.
I'm like, okay.
Good brain puzzlers or, brain ticklers, now that I'm thinking about it. Black Mirror.
Oh,
There
yes.
are some of those episodes where I'm like, what the fuck? And holy shit, how relevant is this?
Yes.
Like the rating one.
Yes.
Which got implemented in China.
Holy shit.
Yeah, they did that a couple years ago. I don't know
No
if it's
shit.
taken off or not.
It's like your
or the
reputation.
I could say to a certain extent we already have that with the American credit system.
That's true.
I was just about to say the same thing in credit scores.
That's true, but it's not a per. I mean, it is a per person deal on like a bank or a
But
purchase
other
level,
people
but
don't affect
but
it.
people
Personal.
people-
It's a personal choice thing.
Sure.
You can choose to open the credit. You can choose to be responsible with the credit.
Yeah,
Mhm.
but if you're like a bad employee, it's not going to affect your credit score. That's
Or if you have a bad
Right,
interaction
yes,
with
yes.
somebody.
Instead of financial credit, basically it's social credit.
Right.
It's your
Which
reputation
in this
credit.
country, nobody'd have it because people are assholes.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
I'd
Dude, it would
give
open up-
somebody 1 star just because whatever.
Yeah.
I don't like the way you looked at me.
Would not
Right.
work here.
1 star. Would give 0 if I could.
Another one that really resonated with me is the bicycle one. Got some leftover fireworks
Yeah.
going on.
That was pretty.
I missed it.
The bicycle one where people their job is to go ride the
Yes.
bicycles, but it's
Yes.
generating energy and you get paid to ride. I was
Yes.
like, what the?
That was
fuck?
another
And I could totally see
fantastic
that
one.
happening too.
Oh
He'd
yeah.
love that job.
Yeah.
Well, I would, yeah,
I mean,
definitely. But you totally can see that becoming relevant in our
Being
future.
a content creator is almost the exact same thing
Yeah, that's true.
from a certain point of view.
So, what are some of your favorite movies to watch when you're stoned?
Top one?
Yeah.
Blazing Saddles.
Yes.
Love it.
You
Mel
know,
Brooks.
for a show that's got blazing in the name.
there's a small amount of marijuana usage in the movie itself.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, Gene Wilder just always looks like he's perpetually high. So,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
which I mean, he probably was.
That's why he shakes with his hand.
But I shoot with this one.
The Waco Kid.
Yeah, this is his lighting hand, so it's got to be nice and steady. All the nervous energy goes into his right hand.
Yeah, Blazing Saddles definitely a good one, just because it's funny.
Mm-hmm.
I
never
really
stop
enjoy it.
laughing.
Yeah, I really enjoy it. No matter how many times I watch it, it's always an enjoyment.
Always a classic.
In the current world environment, though, there is one aspect of it that I hesitate to bring up: the racial aspect.
I was gonna say the
Sure.
racial slurs.
You know, I mean,
It was a simpler time. You could still get away with that. That and Mel Brooks doesn't give a shit.
truth.
My favorite movie to watch stoned has got to be Grandma's Boy.
Same.
Mm-hmm.
I love Grandma's Boy.
I want an ice cream sandwich on wheat.
They're on whole wheat with lettuce.
And then Sophie's tea. One time we got some weed tea from a friend of ours,
Mm-hmm.
and it had sat for easily a year, maybe
Oh.
longer. And one day he was like, I'm going to try it.
Okay.
And he said it didn't taste bad, but it was kind of like what that tastes like.
Tastes like grass.
Mm-hmm.
But he didn't get high at all.
And probably because it had sat so long.
It sat so long the THC had broken down.
But every time he left the bathroom, it smelled like he just had a safety meeting in there.
Yeah, like if I farted or I took a shit, it smelled like I just lit up in the bathroom. So I was at work one day and I took a shit.
Oh no!
And it's bad when you can smell it. Because usually when you smoke, you can't smell yourself.
To it. Yes,
yeah.
I know.
So, I did my business, go wash my hands. I'm like, oh my God. And there's no window in there. I'm like, well, let's hope that my boss doesn't go into the bathroom after I do.
I'm going to get a UA random.
Oh, man. Dude, it was bad.
And this went on for like 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm. This is why I'm glad I do the distillate pens. Because God knows if I was still smoking the bong, it'd be bad.
Grandma's Boy is great, though. I mean, if you look at it from the main character's perspective,
it's so relatable.
He's got the ideal stoner job. He plays video games for a living.
Oh, hell yeah.
And then he's got, good friends afterwards, good family, high whenever he wants, nothing to worry about. Like,
except
it's super relatable.
Right.
And he had the rent. It just all went to Madame Kamei and her Filipino palace.
They're not hookers.
One thing that I would also say is it normalizes some of the tech jobs.
Yeah.
I think and we kind of hinted at it earlier when we talked about content creators. Mm-hmm. There's this misconception that because they get to do something that people find leisurely for a living, that they are somehow
they're just mad because it's not them.
Deserving of having a real job.
But the people that are like that just don't understand because
how
big is the gaming industry? Game testers get paid well, and look how much money's in the gaming industry. You have to have testers.
As big or bigger than Hollywood now.
Absolutely.
Or are they one and the same?
Could be.
I know a lot of actors voice act on games.
Mm-hmm.
Actors, voice actors, writers.
Yeah.
I mean, some of these AAA titles have...
They take all the same amount of people as movies do.
Right.
Minus stunt people and, location seekers. But you still have...
Not necessarily. It depends on what type of video game and what type of rendering they're using, because sometimes they will have those people that wear the dots, so you will need someone who, is athletic and can do these stunts. But yeah, Grandma's Boy is just hilarious. Like, you get the little old ladies, they're all different personalities, kind of like watching the Golden Girls, but with a crazy one at it who's not Sophia. The comedy at work with little cyborg man.
Yes.
Well, that and all the fun of being a game master. And
what does high score mean? Did I break it?
I just feel like it somewhat portrays the picture of what a perfect life would be for someone in that situation, because you get to do what you love every day. Not everybody gets to do that. And the ones that do are lucky, because there's some people that will never get to do what they love.
Right.
And that's unfortunate.
Right.
But yeah, Grandma's Boy, it just feels like an all-around great movie.
Yep.
What about yours?
Mine is pretty much Grandma's Boy.
Yeah.
I love Grandma's Boy. I can watch that one any point in time, but if I had to pick a close second,
why we're married.
If I had to pick a close second, it would be between Pineapple Express and How High. So I love How High. You got Red Man and Method Man. Of course, it's going to be weed related.
Right.
I figured if I study high, take the test high, and get high scores.
Right. But it's just a hilarious movie, and it mocks the education system as well, which is great because the education system's a joke.
She and I had a big discussion about that when we were driving last weekend.
Oh yeah
Just the education. Maybe we were waiting to get on the plane. I don't remember. I was high.
How high?
Really, really high. And we watched an interesting movie the entire way.
Yeah.
Tenet.
Okay.
I've heard good things. It's on my list of things to watch.
It's kind of a time travel movie, but not. Because for whatever reason, my brain is just like stuck in the fifth dimension or some shit. Like, it's fucking weird. But like, there's basically objects moving backwards in time.
Okay.
So, as the protagonist is moving forwards in time, he'll see a bullet hole on the wall, and later on, the bullet will come out of the wall and back into the gun.
Ooh.
Because it was shot in the future and hit something in the past.
That's trippy.
Right? But it gets better. They can go back and forth.
Interesting.
There's machines that allow them to swap back and forth.
Wow.
Wow. That is cool.
It's a fucking mind trip.
Nice.
It's a fucking
That'd
mind
be
trip.
something to watch stoned.
Watch that fucking high.
You another trippy movie. Have you ever heard of Dark City?
Yes.
Dude, that one is a
yes.
total mind fuck. I'm just like, what?
When the marimba rhythm starts to play, dance with me.
I've never seen it.
Make me sway.
I know the song, but I've never seen the show. Or the movie, I mean.
Yeah. I forget who the other actor is, because I know that one is Jennifer Connelly.
Mm-hmm.
But the other guy, he played the bad guy in A Knight's Tale.
Yes. I don't know his name.
Rufus Sewell.
Something like that.
I think that sounds familiar. And Kiefer Sutherland was in it for whatever god awful reason, because I mean, objectively, he was fucking terrible in it. But it was just something outside of his norm.
I'm awful with names, so I can't put faces to these.
Jack Bauer, 24.
Okay. Like Diet Bruce Willis.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Tell me I'm wrong.
No, that's pretty on point.
He's Diet Bruce Willis.
Which is a terrible shame to Kiefer Sutherland, because I do actually think he is a legitimately good actor. Like, he's done a lot of good work. And of course, you know, his dad, Donald Sutherland, like another great prolific actor. And then there's Emilio Estevez. What other fuck happened to him?
Drugs.
Mighty Ducks. Which they're remaking it?
Yes, with the dude from Letterkenny, one of the hockey players.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, it's already out.
No shit.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I heard it was pretty good, actually.
Okay.
Yeah, he's the coach.
Oh, shit.
It's Jonesy.
Nice.
See, he looks more like
He's got a really big forehead.
he looks like a cross between
Like Kevin Bacon.
Kevin Bacon and like Horatio.
He does look a little Horatio-esque, doesn't he? But I mean, his actor is kind of Diet Bruce Willis.
Right. Yes.
Or is he more of like Liam Neeson? Like a sugar-free Liam Neeson.
Sugar-free?
No, because
he's-
Liam Neeson's got this subtle, cold demeanor about him.
No, I'm saying his character. What he does in Taken versus what Kiefer Sutherland does in 24. They're racing against time, using their skills.
Okay.
That's what the character comparison, not the actor comparison.
I see what you're saying. I would say yes to an extent. Kiefer Sutherland's characters tend to be a little bit more of a fiery temperament. His characters tend to get a little bit more angrier.
Whereas Liam Neeson's are usually pretty level-headed no matter what.
Exactly. Like, Liam Neeson just has that colder demeanor to him.
He really does. I feel like I'd be terrified to meet him in person.
As far as I understand, he's a pretty big dude.
I'm sure.
Like 6 foot something.
Really? I didn't know he was that tall.
Yeah.
I thought he was like 6 feet. Maybe 6'2".
6 foot something.
How tall are you?
6'4".
So he's like maybe your height.
Probably about my height, or maybe a little bit taller. But like, even some of his earliest work was like Irish mobster type stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like
like
Irish gangster. Not even like a hitman, just like a bruiser.
I think I picture him more as
Mm-hmm.
like a hitman, or like the person that you send to send a message.
A fixer.
Is that what they do? Well, yeah, I guess they
It-
silently deal with
They
problems.
fix problems.
Yes,
like
they do. They're
Like-
problems.
Like Mr. Wolf from Pulp Fiction.
Mm-hmm.
You sending the wolf?
I love Samuel Jackson.
Mm-hmm. There is an actor that the entire world will mourn when he dies.
Oh my God.
absolutely.
I hope his gravestone says motherfucker.
Mm.
One
Mhm.
bad motherfucker.
One bad motherfucker. Yes. Or Ezekiel 9:17.
Yes.
27:19.
No. 25:17.
There we go. I'm high. I don't fuck.
You don't fuck? That's very revealing.
Oh my.
Uh,
I like this guy. This guy fucks.
oh, by his own admission, he doesn't though.
I fuck with shit.
Bro, what?
What? 2 girls, 1 cup.
Never seen it.
Children in a sandbox.
Still never seen it. I think one of my favorite TV shows to watch stoned is Disjointed.
That's a good one. I was sad that they canceled that one. I wish they would have kept that one going.
Yeah, it was really, really good. Like, you know, to the point where we've already rewatched it several times.
Wow.
And
Okay.
not only is it, you know, a weed-infested comedy,
Okay.
it also works to destigmatize the usage of weed.
Mm.
One of the main characters is a stay-at-home mom,
Mm-hmm.
you know, where she does it to deal with the stresses that come with that.
Right?
And a cheating husband.
And a cheating husband. And then
Ooh.
the security guard, who,
Mhm.
when he first started, he's like you.
Okay.
When he first started, so we'll say that's, you know, when you first started hanging out with us, didn't smoke weed, had no interest in wanting to try it. He was ex-military, so he's a veteran, so he's got PTSD issues.
Well, fuck.
And finally, at some point, he was like, okay, fine, I'll try it. And it's turned his whole life upside down. He's relaxed.
Mhm.
He hasn't had, you know, any panic attacks.
Mhm.
He got himself a girlfriend. Like,
Ooh.
his whole life turned around
Right?
because
I mean-
of marijuana. So it even if people watching it don't smoke weed, it helps to send the message that
Mm-hmm.
this isn't, you know, the gateway boogeyman drug that everyone says
Right.
that it is.
Yes.
It's medication for most
Yes.
people.
But see, the thing is people that don't smoke weed probably aren't going to pick up on that show. So it's not going to show anybody
Mhm.
anything.
Yeah. I mean, us stoners can show our non-stoner friends, be like, just watch it, it's funny.
It's true.
I may have to. I haven't seen that one. I may have to look into
It's
it.
on Netflix.
I may have to look into it.
It's so good.
Yep, it's a very good
Yeah.
one. You'll run through it pretty quick.
Yeah.
You know, I think
And-
there's half-hour episodes, maybe 45 minutes
Mhm.
apiece.
We'll
with
have to
a couple
compare. We'll have to compare favorite characters by the end.
I mean, it sounds like one of them is literally me. So,
Yep.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
like, okay,
He's even got the beard,
Jesus.
but he's black.
I mean, I don't judge.
No, I'm just saying it's like the only difference.
I'd
between
be
you and
I'd
him.
be proud to be portrayed by.
Dude,
Like-
there's this one scene where, you know, he works at a collective. He's a security guard there.
Mhm.
So, you know, he's smoking and
Played by Terry Crews.
and he goes into the fridge to get his lunch and he's high on Skywalker OG, one of my favorites. And he's in there and then like the eggs and some other produce start going to war and battling it out and they're shooting each other and they're like an egg explodes and they're carrying it out on a gurney.
What
And
the shit?
He's just watching with his mouth wide open. He's like, man, weed is fun.
I mean, I don't think I've ever seen anything like that happen.
Me
I
either.
haven't.
But okay. I mean, to each their own.
It's
God damn.
hilarious.
God damn.
Oh, I love that show so much.
Mhm.
Like, I always thought that 70s show was going to be my go-to stoner show, just to
It's
have,
a
you know,
good
BSing
one.
in the backyard.
It is.
That it's a good white noise show.
It is.
Very.
That we use it for that all the time. We've
Yeah.
probably rewatched it like 12 times in the last
Shit,
2 or 3
we
years.
used to use it back in the day.
Oh, yeah.
we did.
When we have our
That's
parties.
literally what we
Fun,
did.
Hang out, yeah.
We'd
good
be shooting
background.
pool and it'd just be rolling in the background. Like,
Yep.
Remember that one time that he farted and it was so bad you had to zip your shirt all the way up while you were
I had
taking
pictures
your
of that.
your beer pong
Oh
shots?
God, it was terrible.
It pops up on my memories every
Yes.
year.
Yes. Or the time he threw a dart so perfectly
It landed
that
on the
metal
magnet.
tip got on the magnet, and I got a
Right.
still motion video of you just.
I have that too. That one, I think that one pops up in the same collection as those.
Yes.
We had a lot of fun stuff in that small apartment.
fuck
dude.
Yeah, we did.
Pool table,
Fuck yeah.
dartboard,
Pink
Noise
stain.
pink
complaints.
stain, noise complaints. I do love
Yeah.
70s show. There's select episodes in there that I specifically like to
Mhm.
do or to watch while high. And one of them's when Hyde's in the garage or the basement by himself watching the Weather Channel, just completely fucking obliterated. He's like, the weather kicks ass. He's just laughing and dying. And just
Jesus.
smoke everywhere.
Mhm.
It's a good show, and like it's so relatable. Like they just hang out and smoke weed and just bullshit.
That's exactly why we're here.
Yep,
Pretty much.
that's what we do.
Well, and of course, it was the 70s, so it's not like they had.
A whole lot to do,
The
especially in a
plethora.
small town of Wisconsin.
Right.
It's like, oh, dairy.
But yeah, I think if I have a show that I just want to be, that show when nothing else sounds good, you've got your always good fallback.
Mhm.
Disjointed.
Definitely.
Rick and Morty.
That is a good one, but get a little too stoned, you might not be able to follow the jokes.
Truth.
Because I've done that too. I'm like, wait, what? And then I go back and watch it sober. I'm like, got it.
Yep.
Yeah, you gotta not have your brain be mush when you're watching Rick and Morty, because it's
That's
not
true.
for stupid people.
Right.
It's for people who have a obsessive interest in quantum physics.
Another exceptional movie to watch while under the influence. Jay and Silent Bob.
Yes,
You cannot beat Jay and Silent Bob
Oh, no.
at all.
No.
I love them.
I mean, Kevin Smith in himself is just a
Mhm.
god when it comes to
Mhm.
those movies. I love Kevin Smith, one of
Yes.
my favorite writers.
Yes.
But Jay and Silent Bob, amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't you get to meet him?
I did get to meet him.
No shit.
And
Yep.
he had nothing but nice things to say about him.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, Kevin Smith is awesome.
That is awesome. And I'm glad he's still around. Like,
Oh, yeah.
He's
had
made
that
a
heart attack.
big change.
And, yeah, I'd lost a ton of weight.
Oh, yeah.
And I
Good
think
for
he's
him too. I'm
vegetarian
happy
now.
for him.
I do think, and this is a piece of constructive criticism, Mr. Smith. I do have the highest respect for you. You should change your wardrobe. Get rid of the overcoat, dude. Let's
That is Silent Bob's like
let's see
thing.
let's see the cut now. You know?
So don't lose the overcoat, just lose the shirt is what you're trying to say.
I'm just saying, like, he could stand to get things tailored in. I had to go out and get new shorts and jeans because I just dropped an inch. Like,
So you're telling Kevin Smith that you want him to go see a tailor.
I'm saying, like, he could rock a good suit.
I'm sure he
Yeah.
has a good suit.
I'm just saying.
He's
I want to see a picture of that. I'd masturbate that.
You gotta edit that out. Kevin Smith will never talk to us.
Fuck.
he makes a bunch of other great movies too. I really like Zack and Mary Make a Porno. That's a pretty good, funny one to watch while high, though not pot oriented, but still a very
was that
good
a
one.
Kevin Smith?
That's one
movie?
of his movies?
Yes, that is a Kevin Smith
Holy
movie.
shit.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay.
I always just know it as that one movie that Seth Rogen's in.
Yeah, and that's the thing is that throws me off is because Seth Rogen, like Craig Robinson, all them are in it.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's another Kevin Smith film. When you think about it, it's got all the usual cast that he would have in there.
Brian O'Halloran, Kevin or Jay Muse.
Yep,
You know
Jay
them.
Muse, and then
My brain was farting and I couldn't
Um,
remember the names.
one other. I feel
Whoever plays Randall.
Jeff
Yes.
Anderson.
Jeff Anderson.
I just happened to be scrolling past his face.
Ah,
Wow, it is a Kevin Smith movie. I did not know that.
that is interesting. And because those characters are in there, it's part of the
The Clerks universe.
connected universe.
Yep, the Viewisk universe.
Yeah. Okay.
Cool. You learned something new.
I love the fact that Kevin Smith is now officially part of the MCU.
Yes.
Yes, absolutely yes.
Like, who better to, I mean, in essence and spirit, take up the mantle of Stan Lee?
That's true.
Absolutely.
Maybe from a different point of view, but I would say that Kevin Smith is to movie making what Stanley was to comics.
I would agree.
He tells good stories. Like, they could be about the stupidest shit ever, but he puts a really good story to it that keeps you interested. Like, it's not just, a funny movie you can just play in the background. He makes you want to pay attention.
And there's subtle, intelligent jokes.
Yes.
Usually from Silent Bob.
Mm-hmm.
He's very, what did you call him?
Concise and articulate.
Yes. He's very well spoken. This just turned into, like, Kevin Smith porn. You got some dirt on your pants?
Okay.
I think the first thing everyone thinks of when they think of stoner movies is Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Classic. Instant stoner classic. I mean, great story. Tells about what life, I can't even say was like in the hood, because I'm pretty sure it's still that way.
Still is.
Yeah.
If not worse. But yeah, instant classic.
Yeah, it tells a good story. Has a lot of funny stuff in it.
I mean, hell, his best friend's name is Smokey.
Right? Weed is pretty much the main media of that movie. We went to go see the 20th anniversary in theaters.
We did.
And the biggest thing that I will take back from that is not even being able to see that movie in theaters, but my brother-in-law's friend did not know that the movie was called Friday.
Oh, no.
So when she went to go purchase her ticket, she goes, "Can I have one ticket for that 420 movie?"
Uh-huh.
And we never let her live it down.
No.
Like, every time we watch it, we're like, "Hey, we're watching that 420 movie. Shut up! It was one time." It was perfect. I mean, it fed into the lexicon of our generation so much that people still say "Bye, Felicia."
I remember watching Friday when I was like 8 years old. I love that movie. I'd watch it over and over again. I still watch it over and over again.
It's
a great
such a good movie.
The GIF that always pops up where they go, "Damn!"
We
Like,
use it for everything.
That is a classic.
Oh, yeah.
That is never going away.
Or the line, "You got knocked the fuck out."
Yep.
We use it all the time. You mean my money?
What money?
What money?
Debo. That's a big dude, man. I would not
so
fuck
sad
with
that
Debo.
he's gone.
Yeah.
Oh,
R.I.P.
that's someone that I actually almost cried about when I found out. Because he was such a good guy.
Oh, yeah.
Now, I would say this. I did not watch, I believe was the sequel, Next Friday.
It's good too.
It is good. I was
And then there's Friday
a
After
little
Next.
skeptical when I first watched it, but I watched it a couple times. And I'm like, okay, yeah, that's pretty good. And then I really liked Friday After Next. That one was way funnier than Next Friday. And I've heard that they're supposed to be making another one called The Last Friday. So I heard that many years ago, so I don't know where it's at. I know scripts sometimes take a long time to write. But I would like to see an ending. I think that'd be cool.
Okay. I may have to go hunt those down.
I think
Amazon Prime.
I'm guaranteed they're on Prime, but I'm pretty sure they might be on some other services.
The almighty Google will know.
Another great one that I like to watch, Super Troopers.
Yes.
First one definitely funnier than the second one. I did like both of them, but those guys, the Broken Lizard crew, just full of shenanigans and full of shit. It is hilarious.
Hey, Farva. Yeah? What's the name of that place you like to eat with the stuff all over the walls?
Oh, you mean shenanigans?
Hey!
I'm gonna pistol whip the next motherfucker who says.
I like pretty
Cinemax and
much
Voodoo.
Voodoo, okay. I pretty much like every Broken Lizard movie minus Club Dread. That one was terrible. And one thing that I hope that they will make at some point was teased at the end of Beer Fest, which was Pot Fest.
Yes.
That would be
Willie Nelson.
Epic movie for them to make. If they could still get Willie Nelson to do it, and just a smoking competition like Beer Fest, for drinking.
I
Dude, that
will
would be
hold
hilarious.
a stoner's funeral when Willie Nelson dies.
Oh, yeah. The entire world will.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. I will dress in all black. I will sit in my garage, listen to Willie Nelson music, and just blaze till I don't know what my name is anymore.
It'll become another national 420 type holiday.
Absolutely. What if he kicks it on 420?
Dude.
It'll be a national thing.
That like
just like it was
the apocalypse or something. It was the seventh seal. It has been broken.
No. And then a movie that I tried to watch yesterday while a kid was taken to sleep was The Big Lebowski. Everyone uses the gif of, well, that's just like your opinion, man. I use it all the time. But it'd been so long since I've seen the movie, I'm like, I don't remember any of it. So I had to start watching it, and I'm like, hey, there's that. And everybody uses the I already forgot his name, the fat guy with the gun, when he cocks it. Everyone uses that as a react gif too. Yeah,
John
that's
Goodman.
who it
Am
was.
I the only one that
Gives a fuck about the rules?
Yeah.
Fucking the fucking bowling game, dude. Come on, calm down.
Bowling is a serious sport.
It's a league game.
It's a serious thing.
Yeah.
I can understand that.
Just like Kingpin. Oh yeah. Love Kingpin.
I think another one of my favorite movies to watch while I wouldn't say super, super stoned, but just high enough to just like laugh at stupid shit is Dude, Where's My Car?
I know I've seen it, but I'm pretty sure I saw it high, so I don't remember any of it.
Ashton Kutcher, Sean William Scott. They're going around, they lost their car.
They got tattoos on their backs that say dude and sweet.
And then the Chinese food box. And then...
And then...
I'm getting vague glimpses, but I don't remember how.
You'll have to rewatch it. It's really,
definitely have to
good.
rewatch it.
And just the outlandish shit that happens. There's aliens in this movie.
Zoltan.
The fuck?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
We will have to watch it at some point. It's great.
Definitely a stoner classic. Just good laughs, not going to make you die laughing or lose your breath, but still a good one.
Nice.
Another good, relatable stoner movie that's just chill and mellow. You got a good indica going. Pineapple Express.
Okay.
Just good, chill movie. Love Seth Rogen. Completely about pot, but it's got a good story. It's just an adventure. I like a good adventure.
And dude, Dale's job, I used to have that job where you serve people papers.
Yeah.
He gets to just get blitzed, dress up,
and go serve papers. That's not hard.
When I used to serve papers, it was the easiest thing in the world because I'm a girl. And I was working in the southern, like, LA court system. Beaches everywhere. All you got to do is put on a bikini top, put a sarong, that's what it is. Hide your papers in there, and go find who you're looking for, and
totally
flirt
full
with them.
Halle Berry swordfish.
Absolutely.
I know, right?
Her and Catwoman.
Wow.
Halle looking good in some leather.
I mean, who doesn't look good in leather?
John Goodman.
Donald Trump.
Oh.
Me.
No. I got one. June. Mama June.
My ex-wife.
I thought Mama June lost a bunch of weight.
She did. I'm talking pre-weight loss.
Ooh.
And I mean, even now, she's still got,
Get the Crisco!
big old turkey
Mama's
neck.
going out!
Ew.
God.
I could have lived my whole life without that visual.
Why? I need bleach for my ears.
Nah, wouldn't it be more like a squish?
Imagine having to get out of that to take an emergency shit.
It probably has a butt flap.
Oh, God.
Or she wears her
to.
Depends with it.
Oh, God.
With a dryer sheet in there just in case.
I think another relaxing stoner movie must-have would be Half Baked.
Yes.
That's super good one.
Make that lazy bitch the guy do it.
Who was the main actor in that one?
Dave Chappelle.
Okay.
He's
They're
the janitor.
Yes.
Custodian,
Yes.
The
dick.
custodian.
Yes.
They all get high after work in their apartment, and
he's trying to get some Abba Zaba.
Yep. One of his roommates goes out to get the snacks, ends up killing a police horse, and gets arrested because he fed a diabetic horse a bunch of junk food.
Yes, gotcha. Yep. I remember that. And they try to break into like this high grade medical.
Well, it's where Thorogood, the janitor, works. And a scientist, gave him a script to go grab a product. He didn't know what it was, and then it was a pound of marijuana.
Yeah.
So then one weekend or whatever, they went and broke in. Idiot used his own clearance cards to get in the building and stuff, broke in and stole a bunch of pot, and then they started selling it to raise money to get their friend Kenny out of jail.
Hashtag free Kenny.
And that's Snoop Dogg makes an appearance, doesn't he?
Yeah, there's a lot of people that make appearances.
That's right, the scavenger smoker.
Yeah.
I just quit smoking yesterday and smokes it all.
Let's see, some of the big names that I found, Jon Stewart.
Yes.
Yes.
Tommy Chong.
Seen the back of a $20 bill? Oh, weed.
Tommy Chong, of course.
Of course.
Willie Nelson, because of course.
Godhood.
Snoop Dogg, which we already talked about.
Demi-godhood.
Bob Saget. You know,
Yes.
You ever suck dick for marijuana?
As a kid, I grew up watching him on America's Funniest Home Videos.
And
I thought
Full House.
And Full House.
Yes.
I thought he was this wholesome guy, and then one
Bob
day
Saget's so bad.
I know, right?
I was probably 15 years old. So this is how long it took me. I was scrolling through TV one night because I couldn't sleep. I didn't have school the next day. I didn't care. And I, found Bob Saget stand-up. And I'm like, cool, I love Bob Saget. I turned on, I've never heard so much cussing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. I'm like, Bob, what happened to you? And then I find out this is Bob. Full House and America's Funniest Home Videos. That was a sham.
He's an actor.
So I even had more respect for him.
Uh-huh.
And then Gene Garofalo was also in it.
Okay. That's a name I haven't heard in a long time.
Right.
Yeah.
Shit.
I asked him, I was like, I can't put a face to this name. I was like, I know the name.
Yeah.
But it's been so long.
God damn, what's the movie? Bill Murray, Elephant.
To the almighty Googles.
Bill Murray, Elephant.
Yeah.
I can picture it too.
Bill Murray plays a character, never knew his dad. Dad dies, and Dad was a clown. In the will, Dad wills him what comes to be an elephant.
I know what you're talking about. I cannot think of the name.
I remember watching it all the time as a kid, and I remember my dad cracked up. Just absolutely lost his shit. Because there's a scene where Bill Murray's driving.
This is her.
Yep. He's driving down a hill.
I still don't recognize her.
He's trying to downshift, and he ends up pulling the cab hydraulics.
Ooh.
And the entire cab starts tilting forward.
I know where I know the
And
name
my
from.
dad just absolutely loses his shit.
She's in Ratatouille. That's where I know the name
Okay.
from. Because I love
It's gonna annoy me until I figure out what the name of that movie is.
That's one thing that we didn't really plan on discussing. Comedy specials. Because those are great to watch while high too. Like you watch some old Eddie Murphy or Dave Chappelle, Dane Cook. I mean, there's tons of them out there.
My favorite is George Lopez.
Yeah,
I'm
he's
biased,
a respectable
though.
comedian. I mean, I
True.
like George Lopez.
I also like his show.
Yeah.
I'd say Iglesias. Fluffy.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's a close
great.
second for me.
I like Carlos Mencia. I used to watch his show all the time. That dude, he keeps it real. I like it.
When I was over in Germany,
My dad loves him.
me and a couple of the guys, like, that's what we would do on the weekends. We just, obviously we couldn't smoke weed, but we would just drink and watch Carlos Mencia.
My dad was real big into him for a while. I had a shirt and a hat with his logo on it. My dad still does that.
Yes.
You know what we need to do? We all need to go to the dope show. out here at the comedy club. They do it like twice a month.
We all stars now?
Yes, we're all stars now in the Dope Show. We would go stoned, but basically, comedian goes out on stage, does the set sober, goes and tokes up, comes back and does a set high.
Yes.
Oh, shit.
And they have some good.
Is it the
ones
same
come
set
up.
or or a different set?
I don't know 100%. That I think it's probably up to them. But sometimes they have some good ones there.
Nice.
Like they had a couple of the guys from Broken Lizard go there one time.
Fuck yeah,
Oh,
I'm down to go.
Oh, yeah.
You had me a Broken Lizard.
Especially if Jay...
Barry Badgernath. Who's Barry Badgernath? Who's Barry Badgernath?
the Jay.
Yeah.
The tall Indian fellow.
Yeah.
Yes.
Barry Badgernath.
I can't pronounce this.
Nobody can. I don't even think he can.
My tongue does not work.
Don't break something.
I know. We talked about your tongue not working last episode.
She said it was a good size.
It's not about the size. It's the motion in the ocean.
Chandraskar?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that
That
one.
sounds about right.
All I had to put in was Jay and Broken. That's as far as I got until his name popped up. He's probably searched by that so much because nobody knows his last name.
Ah.
It is pretty.
And I'm sure. I mean, I'm sure if I saw it in front of me, I could probably read it.
That's what I just did. I just
But
kind of
just
it out in
kind
my
of
head.
sight read it. But that does bring up another great Super Troopers and Super Troopers 2
Yep.
with the big weed bust.
We already talked about those.
Yeah. Nice.
Did we?
Brain fart!
I don't remember talking about it.
Yes.
We actually did, yes, now that I think about it. We did. Because we started talking about Beer Fest and Pot Fest.
Mm-hmm.
I must not have been. I was probably working on getting my cookie
You
out.
participated.
Did I?
Yeah, you kind of did.
Brain fart!
We were talking
That's
about
a
Willie
straight up
Nelson. Willie Nelson had to
erase.
be in it.
Willie
Sorry.
Nelson Holiday when he dies, blah de blah, Seventh Circle of Hell.
See, and then what they got to do?
See, and then we got into Supernatural.
They
and
gotta
then
make
I got
they gotta make a third movie after Pot Fest though. Crossfade Fest.
Oh. What, he who makes the biggest pink stain wins?
I'd win.
Who can vomit beer the farthest?
It's beer pong, but with vomit.
Ew. No, so you got to get like one of those like long jump sand pits, and then just see who can puke the farthest.
While running and jumping, so who can lay it overhead?
It's called the triple jump. Not to be confused with the steeplechase.
How would you
fuck
do the
steeplechase.
upside down monkey chug? You gonna be puking vomit? Or are you gonna be puking the vomit into the container? Whoever fills it up first, upside down.
No, see, in
Yeah.
that one it would be who does who,
See, this
who
time it's
vomits
the other way around.
least.
You are the container.
That's right.
Who vomits least?
Das Boot.
Because if you vomit the most, then you have the least amount of tolerance. Or are we trying to see who can get the most crossfaded?
Well, I think it was like
And
the
not die.
volume chug
I mean,
is what it was called in the movie.
big
It's
old
kind of
bucket?
more
Yeah.
like Whose Line Is It Anyway, where
I love that show.
the rules are made up and the points don't really matter.
Wayne Brady was my favorite.
Colin Mockery.
He's good too. But Wayne just had like that Fresh Prince energy.
Well, yes.
I
yes.
miss Drew Carey. I used to watch the Drew Carey show all the time.
And you know what? I know objectively he's doing a good job in place of Bob Barker, but I still can't see him as the
Right, I
host of The
forgot.
Price
He's
of
on Price is
Exactly.
Right. I totally forgot. I knew Bob
He's the host
I
of Price
forgot.
is Right.
He's a good host, but for that kind of show, he's not a good fit.
He doesn't have the charisma for it, I don't think.
He's too much of a joker. Like, he knows how to make things flow while making them funny, but to me, it's not the same energy that goes with The Price is Right.
And
But
I mean,
Bob
it's
didn't
more,
really have
people
a whole lot of energy, though. He was
No,
kind of
he was fuck
straight
old.
face and
fuck old.
yeah.
But see, it's a show for old people. It was always on the Game Show
And-
Network.
Drew Carey isn't old, per se. They could have gotten an older gentleman to play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They could
I
have.
could see that.
I can't think of anybody right now off the bat though, but I will probably have a thought about it later.
See, that's the thing though. Is like objectively, I know
you can't see anybody but Bob Barker.
but I know that
Just
Drew
like, I
Carey
don't
is doing a fine job as the host of Price is Right.
I don't want to see anybody else but Alex Trebek.
Alex Trebek,
Oh,
They should just replace him with Chuck Woolery.
LeVar Burton. I need to watch some of those episodes because I am very excited to see that man.
What if they put Bill Nye in on Jeopardy?
Ooh.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if it would have the same gravitas
I don't think
that
so
Alex
either.
Trebek brought.
Ugh.
Because Bill Nye is one of those like wacky zany.
Yeah. Have you
Well,
seen
if you're looking for
his
serious,
solo show,
then, oh god, I just lost the name. Carl Sagan.
Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Yeah, I was like, that's the only one that I could think of, and I knew you would at least
Fuck yeah.
immediately know who
I
I'm
thought
talking
Because-
about
about.
that, but I like
Shows that I like to watch when I get high.
Cosmos.
Cosmos.
Oh,
Fucking Cosmos.
his voice is good for my soul.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
his voice is an antidepressant.
Mm. His episode on the fourth dimension is just
Oh,
fucking
yes.
mind blowing. Like,
Talk
and it-
string theory to me.
Oh.
Have you seen Bill Nye's solo show on Netflix? Saves the
I've
World?
It's so
heard of it. I
good.
have not seen it
It's a
yet.
good one.
It's really, really good.
Yeah.
It's
Because he
I love
lets,
everything
he lets
he
loose a
does.
little bit more.
Yeah.
Oh,
he does.
yes.
I like it.
He gets to be a little bit more.
Because he
Aggressive.
knows the audience that loves him is now old enough to hear the truth.
Truth.
And for him to admit when he's wrong. He knows how to say he's wrong, but
Mhm.
in a positive way so that people don't get as upset when someone
It's-
says they're wrong. It's you need to learn.
I don't know if I'd ever go back and watch Bill Nye High though.
I would.
Or maybe we should petition for a show about High Bill Nye.
Bill Nye, come get stoned with us.
Bill High Nye.
Bill Nye High.
Sounds like a high school.
Yeah.
All
All
right.
right.
Where'd you
let's-
graduate from? Bill Nye High.
Totally not a TV series or a movie, but my other absolute favorite thing to do while I'm stoned, and I will do this with his dad, is watch YouTube fails.
Yes.
Oh,
hilarious.
we-
yes.
We'll go out, and I love that I can smoke with my father-in-law.
Mhm.
He's like, "You want to get high? Yeah.
Mhm.
Go get the bong and the weed. Pick whatever you want." Yes.
Nice.
So when I'm chilling out on the couch and let's say I've already watched a good comedy or, I've gotten my fill and I'm starting to wind down, it's usually when I put on The Wall.
Oh yes.
Just
Pink Floyd.
Pink Floyd.
Oh,
Great
the
music.
ultimate
movie
chill.
is super awesome. It's got its trippy portions, but it's just
Mhm.
all mellow, nothing
Time.
nothing upsetting. Not on that movie.
No, I'm just thinking
Oh,
that
yeah.
song.
Yeah, Time. Great song.
That
I'm just thinking.
that one's
of
on my smoking playlist
the
like
kids.
3 times.
We don't need no education.
Yes, you do, because you just used a double negative.
Fuck. God damn it.
Oh, I feel like that should be a TikTok. It probably is.
Well, I mean, it came from the IT crowd, so it probably
Mhm.
is been redone, I'm sure.
We should
Mhm.
do some searching because that would be one that's
Yeah,
fucking new.
you know what's a good musical high?
Hmm.
Hamilton.
I've never watched it. It has been on my
Oh
list
my
ever since it
God.
came out.
What have
you never
watched?
Hamilton.
High.
I've never seen Hamilton either.
Oh my God.
Yeah, 'cause
so
it's been
you
in my
got
list since it came out.
Lin-Manuel Miranda.
Mhm.
Helped write a bunch of the music for Moana,
Okay.
which weird thing. Anyways, he wrote a musical called Hamilton,
Mm-hmm.
which is about the story of Alexander Hamilton.
Right.
But it's like this
It's not your typical musical. It's a rap.
jazzy rap. It's a very interesting style of music.
It's very modernized.
Yes. And objectively, it's good because it provides a different perspective. And like he did a bunch of shit ton of research going into it.
Oh yeah, everything's accurate.
Yeah. Like, okay, this is good. This is good. I don't think I would have been able to make the connections about it as well if I wasn't high while I was watching it.
Interesting. And another good one to watch, because I find it pretty funny. It's long, but it's still hilarious. Wolf of Wall Street.
I
Yeah.
have not seen it.
Really?
What?
That's a really good one with Leo.
I know. I have a reason, though. Because I am so staunchly anti-sales.
Okay.
Oh, but you got to see the karma this guy gets. Oh my god.
It's not really about sales. It's telling the story.
It's that type, though. It irks me so bad. I would watch it and get so frustrated. I'm like,
You should
no.
at
Maybe
least-
not while high.
You should
That's
at
a
least watch
possibility.
the scene where he's trying to get into his Lambo while high on Quaaludes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
That is hilarious.
Oh, man.
that alone deserved an Oscar.
Okay. You know what I might do is tomorrow, when it's on the heat of the day and I can't work on my projects, that's what I'll do.
Yes.
I'll just fucking get fucking
I'll
high.
do it. I'll do it. Oh, Ferris Bueller while stoned.
Ooh,
That'd be a good one.
That would be a good one.
I've watched
I may
it stoned
have.
before.
I don't know. But
Yeah.
that would definitely be a good one.
Yeah.
It's just classic. Good
Oh, yeah.
classic fun.
Yeah, I think you could take any movie from the late 80s and 90s. And
I mean,
it would
we've
be
got
enjoyable stoned. You're going to
Like, I
hate me
need
for
it.
saying this. Doctor Who.
I love watching
Yes.
Doctor Who high. Absolutely.
I could just stare into the time vortex.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. I love watching Doctor Who high.
Mhm.
Doctor
That
Who
is
high.
fucking
I get
amazing.
way more immersed,
Mhm.
immersed in it.
Like, I wasn't already sucked into the story before.
I mean, it's not like you have multiple tattoos or nothing.
Multiple tattoos.
Cult classic from the olden days. Dazed and Confused.
Ooh.
All right, all right, all right.
But wasn't that one just a little bit more about the alcohol and the underage drinking?
Yeah, it wasn't about pot at all. I mean, there's a little bit in there, but more so it's a great movie.
Mm-hmm.
It's something to enjoy. It could also be used as a background for doing other things while high, but you can just veg out and totally watch that. No, nothing hard to follow. It's just nice and easy going.
Mm-hmm. You want to know what I like the most about high school girls? I keep getting older and they stay the same age.
Mhm. Try and do that these days.
Oh, jailbait. Ideology fans, do you want to be on Ideology? Have a topic you want to hear us rant about? Drop us a comment on your favorite social platform or visit ideologypodcast.com.